Welcome to the MTG Rocks channel. This is Jake Vyper. Today I'm playing Azorius Aggro. As many of you already know, Azorius Aggro was already one of the top decks in Standard before War of the Spark came out. It did well at the Mythic Invitational, and it's still doing great right now. I think it's still one of the top tier decks with the new War of the Spark cards. So what new War of the Spark cards did we get in this build? We got Gideon Blackblade, which is an excellent planeswalker that could boost our other creatures, can give them indestructible, lifelink, or vigilance. It's also a 4/4 indestructible creature during our turn, which is great that it's just a creature in our turn, because if they play a mass removal spell, they won't kill Gideon because it's not a creature on their turn. Then it becomes a creature again in our turn and we can swing again. So it's great in that way. And if we manage to get it to 6 loyalty, which is easy to do because it's just 2+1s, we can exile any permanent on the field. We also got this new Tomik Distinguished Advokist. A lot of people are wondering why this is in this build. It's a 2/3 body flying. It's a good blocker against Thieves of Sanity, especially with Grixis control and Grixis mid-range decks right now. They run a lot of Thieves of Sanity. This is a good blocker against that. The land ability doesn't matter much in Standard right now because there's not a lot of land strategies. But it's a good sideboard in Modern, especially against decks that play Dredge. This deck runs a good amount of 1-drops. Our new 1-drop here is this Law-Rune Enforcer, which is a good way to tap blockers when we try to attack all out. And we got Venerated Loxodon is still great, especially when we have a lot of small creatures early turn. We can play this by turn 3. Benalish Marshal boosts our creatures up. So basically, this is pretty much the same white deck with just the addition of Gideon and a few cards in our sideboard. So this is our Azorius Aggro, but it's pretty much mono white in main deck. But we got some blue cards in the sideboard like Dovin's Veto, Disdainful Stroke, and Teferi Time Raveler, which are great against control, especially if they have like board wipe stuff like Kaya's Wrath or Time Wipe. We also got 4 Baffling Ends, which is great against mirror matches or decks that have a lot of small creatures that are annoying to deal with. And we got Tocatli, which is great against Explore decks, good against decks that have a lot of enter the battlefield creatures. Doesn't work against Krasis though, sadly, because Krasis says when you cast it, not when it comes into play. So Krasis still triggers. Tocatli helps against Nicobola's decks though, like especially Nicobola's Ravager. When it comes into play, discard a card, but when you have this in the field, you don't get to discard a card. And we got Ajani in the sideboard. Ajani is great against control, could help bring back our creatures, can boost our creatures up, and if we get to high enough loyalty, we can do its ultimate. So let's play a few ranked traditional Standard matches and see how this deck does. So I want to do traditional rank because I want to see how the sideboard works with this deck. So I'm still gold. We're playing against Galvan. Looks like Standard has a lot of mid-range and control decks nowadays. I don't see much mono red anymore. So we're playing first. We don't have any 1-drops, but we got a 2-drop, and a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, and a 5-drop. History of Benalia is good. I think this is a playable hand. We'll keep it. Okay. What are we playing against? Okay, maybe Esper. Play our Vanguard. The next turn we can go Benalia. Okay, another ban. I've been seeing a lot of ban lately. So we're gonna attack first. Then play History of Benalia. Maybe it's ban control? I just hope it's not a Nexus of Fate deck. It'd be annoying if it is. I'm guessing Gift of Paradise. Okay, I wonder what he's got. Give Paradise? No? Strange. We can play Venerated Loxodon right now, I guess. But we're gonna swing with play our Legion's Landing. Our Sentry. Then we're gonna tap, and tap. Pay one. Alright, sure. So boosting our creatures up. I just hope it doesn't have Sell the Wreckage. Next turn we can do a big swing. I'm wondering what he has though. He hasn't played anything yet. Okay. What's he gonna exile? Probably History of Benalia, no. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of our knights. That's a good choice. And he has a 1/3 blocker. So we're gonna get rid of that. It's gonna take a bunch of damage. And we probably got this. He can play Time Wipe, I guess, but we can make this indestructible. We gotta be careful just in case he has a Sell the Wreckage though. Okay, we're playing Gideon Blackblade. He's got 2 life. He'll just attack what's needed. We'll give that Vigilance.
I will lend you my strength.
So probably gonna attack 2 creatures here. Because he might have Sell the Wreckage. Well, only 1 creature has to go through. So we have to be really careful. Okay, he got Angel of Grace. That will save him for a turn. It says when it enters the battlefield, damage will be reduced to your life total to less than 1. Reduces it to 1 instead. Okay, that will save him. Okay, we can attack this and force him to block maybe? I mean, he's gotta take it. It's gotta be less than 1 anyway. So, I don't think it's worth attacking. He can attack Gideon. It's gonna be hard for him to survive it, but let's see what he got. Maybe he got a Nexus of Fate or something. But he needs 1 more mana for that. I just hope he doesn't have another Angel of Grace. That would be terrible. So Deputy of Detention is so good against History of Benalia, and he has another one. Ah, okay. So now he'll have 2 blockers. Okay, Gideon.
Tried my best.
So now he has 3 blockers. We're gonna play our Bodyguard, and we'll have enough mana to activate Adanto here. targeting Loxodon, then we're gonna swing here. Because I'm gonna swing everything. Let's see what he's got. He might have an instant speed something. But he only has 3 blockers. I think that's it. We got it. Game 1. So we're gonna go game 2. So those deputies are annoying. So we're probably gonna remove our History of Benalia against this deck. Tomik, I'm not that I don't think it's gonna be good against this deck. So we know he got Deputy, so we're adding the Baffling Ends. And the Tocatlis. Ajani might be good. Gonna remove Dauntless Bodyguard. I think we could add Disdainful Stroke against those Angels. I don't think we're adding Teferi. Adding Tocatli, then maybe Ajani. We'll remove the sentries. Put Ajani in. Then maybe a couple of Dovin's Veto. Remove our Dauntless Bodyguards. No, I think we're gonna keep the bodyguards. 2 bodyguards. And I think that's fine. He might board in some board wipes. Tocatli stops Deputy, so I boarded it Tocatli. Okay, Skymarcher Aspirant. Okay, I think keeping this. Okay. I'm gonna go Skymarcher first. Really just letting Skymarcher or Law-Rune Enforcer, then maybe Skymarcher. I played Law-Rune Enforcer already so we can activate its ability ASAP. Might play Deputy, Knight of Autumn, okay. It's gonna make that big. We can just Baffling End that. But if he plays another Knight of Autumn, he can free the... We didn't have Legion's Landing. Might have to play Tocatli just to be safe. Bonifar? We don't have anything to get rid of that. Could play Tocatli and Loxodon. I forgot Tocatli is cancels Loxodon's effect. Oh shoot. Yes, we won our first match. Even though I made that misplay. Okay, we're ranking up a bit. Okay, we bought our first match. Looks like this deck's pretty solid. Let's play our second match. See how we do. So, I learned my lesson. Don't play... Or maybe you should play Loxodon first before Tocatli. Because Tocatli cancels Loxodon's effect. Okay, we're playing against Miles McWoohoo. All right. Okay, we got a bunch of 1-drops in one land, but I don't think we're keeping that. And that is worse. And worse. And worse. We're probably gonna lose this, so I'm gonna... Okay. We'll just play it. Let's see what he got. Okay, maybe, I just want to see what he has. Okay, Soul Tie. Okay. I'm gonna concede. I know I'm gonna lose this. I just don't want him to see what I have. So we know he's got Soul Tie. So he's probably got some Explore creatures. So we're gonna add some Tocatli. I'm gonna board the Tomiks. I feel like I always have to board Tomiks out. Probably gonna put this Disdainful Stroke. And we're gonna put Dovin's Veto. Put our sentries out. Ajani in. And he might have some creatures. Take a Loxodon out. I think that's fine. Let's go. So you won game 1 because I mulliganed down to 4 and I quit early. So we have to win the next 2 games. Okay, that's much better, I think. I just hope we didn't board wrong. So you haven't even seen much of his deck. We have so many 1-drops. Grazer. Okay, that's an early blocker. I'm wondering what this deck is. Probably has some Explore creatures, so we're gonna go put this to Tocatli, just to be safe. Now that cancels out Loxodon. Narset.
Upon your prowess.
Okay. That's gonna be a bit useless. Did play both, just in case he plays another creature. He only has 1 blocker.
Contain your rage.
Maybe I should not board out. Okay, have fun. He thought I was running control.
Meditate and prepare.
Sure. He probably boarded against control.
Mind and body should move in
Another Narset, really?
like wind and wave.
Probably just gonna ignore Narset. Okay, so guess you can tap that, but I mean, I think I'm just gonna focus on attacking him. Narset really doesn't bother me. Looks like we boarded wrong too. I don't think he has creatures worth using Tocatli for. He might bring them back next game.
Keep an open mind.
Looks like he missed. Crisis. Okay. So we can tap the Crisis down. Probably just the Crisis. It's 3, 6, 8, 10. It's gonna block 1. Might want to play Loxodon. I feel like Loxodon is not a good. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I can't tap that. Narset is just a distraction. I hope it doesn't play another Hybrid Crisis.
With thoughtfulness before
He's digging for an answer. Tamio. Looks like he's got some slow cards. Yeah, we got game 2, but he's probably gonna board right this time. So we know he got some decent amount of. We know he's got Crisis. So Baffling End's probably worth adding. Unfortunately, Tocatli is useless against Crisis. And Loxodon kinda... Not a big fan of Loxodon. And Teferi, we don't want to bounce his Crisis back. I'm not sure if the Tocatli is good against this deck. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe I'd rather put Adanto. Probably gonna board in some board wipes or settle, maybe? Yeah, maybe I'll try Teferi, I guess. I don't know. I don't know his build exactly. He might have settles. We'll try this out. All right, game 3. Okay, that's bad again. We're definitely boarding. We're definitely mulliganing this. Oh my gosh, how unlucky am I in this match? Okay. Am I bringing back those moments of cravings or cast downs? Grazer. Okay. Might have to Baffling End that one. Sure. So looks like a Soul Tide kind of ramp deck. No attacks. We don't have City's Blessing yet, so it doesn't have flying yet. Okay. Nothing that threatening yet. Hopefully we get a land so we can play Ajani. We can play this one, then have enough mana for Dovin's Veto. Now we have City's Blessing. I'm surprised he didn't double block. So if he tries to do something funny, we'll use Dovin's Veto. Dovin's Veto! Yeah! You can't even counter it. Now we can... we're not gonna play that yet, because we're gonna get another land from the Legion's Landing when we attack. Is this reach? That is reach. Crap. I guess we could trade. Yeah, sure, why not? Then we can play Ajani.
You do not have to fight alone. Strength is born of struggle.
I might play a Vivian.
Would you like to see?
We might get rid of the Baffling End here.
Feel
so you can get the dinosaur.
Defeat is a new beginning.
Sure, he gets the dinosaur. I guess we could Conclave Tribunal the dinosaur. But I don't want to have enough mana for this one. Convoke. So we're gonna get...
I will lend you my strength.
I guess you could just attack him straight. Not really worried about Vivian, but he might be able to dig up he might be able to dig up Krasis.
I always survive. You'll see.
Might have another Cry of Carnarium. Or good game. Yes! We won our second match! I thought he had me in game 3 because I had to mulligan twice. But that Dovin's Veto was a lucky draw. Alright, so we won 2 matches so far. Looks like this deck is really good. It's winning some traditional rank matches. But let's play some more and see how we do. Playing against Nacero. I'm gonna play first. Oh my gosh, what's up with our mulligans today? Sure, keep that on top. I might just do what happened last turn. I might just make him play it out. I think I'm gonna lose this because of the mulligan, so I'm just gonna see what he got. Okay, so it's some kind of aggro deck. So we know it's some kind of aggro deck. Okay. Okay, so we know it's some kind of aggro deck we're playing against. I'll put a Baffling End. Not sure if Gideon is going to be strong in this matchup. Yeah, we'll probably put our Baffling Ends here. Take out our sentries again. I don't know what else he got. Maybe Teferi's good. I'm guessing he might have some bigger stuff. I'm gonna take out Tomik again. I feel like Tomik is not. Tomik might be good in this matchup though. Keep putting Teferi in. We'll keep it at that. Let's go game 2. Lost game 1 again because of mulligans. Playing against the Seru. Playing first. Okay, we had the mulligan again. Keep this. Put that on the bottom. Okay. Maybe Legion's Landing is not that great in this match. Great, he's got the rest. Bride meat. Probably got us in this game. In this match. So maybe Legion's Landing is worth taking out against decks like these. I just realized, because they have blockers, we won't be able to attack anyway. Sure. No blocks. So he's gonna chapter 3 next turn. Great. Yeah, he probably got this already. No blocks. We got Adanto, but it's not gonna help. Yeah, he got this game already. Let's go game next match. All right, one more match. Hopefully we don't get unlucky with the mulligans. What's up with the shuffler lately? It's like the shuffler's been crazy lately. I'm gonna play first. Okay, that's better. Hopefully we get a third land drop. Probably go Aspirant first because its power is higher. Okay. Come on. I hope hopefully we get planes next turn. Okay, maybe Dimir. At least we can flip Ledger's Landing next turn as long as he doesn't kill a creature. We might have moments of craving or cast down though. Looks like Grixis. He might play Bolas next turn. Blackblade or History? Probably go Blackblade first.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. I believe in you.
Get a flip Legion's Landing. Hopefully he doesn't have Cry of Carnarium. Thought so. We're definitely boarding in Tocatli next turn. We already have Gideon, so we're just letting Gideon. We can just Conclave Tribunal that one, then swing, or we can just tap it. I'd rather Conclave Tribunal it. See, we can just tap 2 creatures in Conclave, then play History. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Then we have enough mana for History of Benalia. Yay! So we won game 1 of Grixis. I think I know how to board against Grixis. I think Vanguard is terrible against Grixis. Tomik's out too. Put the Sentry out. I don't know, Sentry might be good. I think I'm gonna put Sentry back in because it does. Cry of Carnarium doesn't kill it. We're definitely putting Tocatli's. We know he's got Bolas. We're gonna put Disdainful and Dovin's Veto. Probably Teferi, Time Raveler, maybe. Put Ajani. Not sure about Teferi. I feel like Teferi might be too slow. Because we don't want him to bounce. We don't want to bounce his Nicobal's Ravager. I think we're gonna keep this. I think. All right, let's go game 2 of match 4. Playing against Motions. So we won game 1. Hopefully we win this one. We got Tocatli. This is good against Ravager. We got Disdainful Stroke as well. We're gonna keep this. I have a feeling that he'll board it in some Cry of the Carnariums here. Skymarcher. Probably has Moment of Craving ready. Oh my gosh. Can get rid of Tocatli here probably. Okay. Sure. Maybe Snubhorn Entry is not that good because he's gonna get rid of a lot of our stuff and we won't be able to reach his Blasi quickly enough. So maybe there's a misboard. I need to board it out. Sure. Got rid of Disdainful, so he's about to play something for the cast or more. We're going to play that before he makes us discard it. Okay, he's digging for an answer. Hopefully he doesn't have Ritual Assault. I'm not sure whether to play my creatures or not, because he might have play Ritual Assault. 2 for 6, 8. Maybe I should have played my creatures. Yes! We won our 4th match. This deck is legit. So yeah, this deck is top tier in standard right now, I think. Not sure how it goes against red decks. I don't see... We did play against the red deck today, surprisingly, in rank. So I wonder how this deck does. I'm guessing it's pretty good against red, because we have some good blockers. And we got life linkers. And that's it. So we won 3 out of 4 matches with this Azorius Aggro deck. Great with Gideon, and Tocatli sideboard is good. Dovin's Veto works, as you've seen earlier. Yeah, so try this out in Arena. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to our channel to see more of our War of the Spark decks. We're planning to release more War of, decks that use War of the Spark cards. Brian and I will try to find the best brews and play them for y'all. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.